That's good.
Hello, welcome to the voiceover part again. So this was in Rezo Gym, which is in Scunthorpe, which is near where I'm from. So I'm from originally in between Scunthorpe and Doncaster. So I went home this weekend to see my family and my mates, and we trained at Rezo Gym, me and Shannon, and it's amazing. You can see the amount of kit they've got compared to gyms that I've trained in, you know, Pure or Dynamite and Loughborough. This is literally next level. I was in my element in this place. I was literally there, like, you regain your love for training again. You know, if you're going to the same place all the time, especially if it's a Pure gym or, you know, just an average gym, I'm going and thinking, do I really want to be here? Do I love training as much as I think I do? You go somewhere like this and you're like, yes, I'm in love with it. First time trying the 3D energy drinks. I got the blue and I've still got the white in the fridge to try. Blue was lovely, although it did fizz on me. But yeah, really, really nice. Is it better than White Monster? Probably not. Debatable. But it is tasty. It's a nice one. So, leg day today, warmed up with a lying hamstring curl, and we did some leg extensions. So there's Shannon doing some leg extensions. Quite nice, that one, unilateral. A little bit squeaky, but it was nice to try something new. Not used one of those before. We moved on to the V squat, again, new movement for me. Obviously not going to know what load I'm using when it's a new movement. So this was my top set. I pretty much stacked the machine with 25s and 20s and then had 15s either side. This is sped up because it was a slow set, so I was struggling. Depth isn't what I want, so that's why I did a back off set and ensured that my depth was better. But still quite a nice movement. In terms, it doesn't look like you're going very deep. It feels like you're sat on the floor. It's awful. Hard to keep your hips back on that, especially because it's new for me. Need to try that one again. And then this was the back off, where the depth was better, and I felt it was a better set on that one, although it was heavier on the first one. So, you know, the weight isn't always necessarily the best thing to be focusing on. So then we moved on to pendulum, again, new movement I've never tried. This was tough. I literally got one plate per side on this, so only 40 kg added to the machine, but the machine felt very heavy. I struggled to get my feet right and to get my hips back and push my back into the pad. Once I got that right, it felt okay. Moved on to a single leg press. This was not like an incline one like I usually do, just a seated one, really, really nice. The hammer strength one. Got 5 plates per side on it. Great contraction, glute, hamstring and quad on that. It felt really nice. So I wish we had one of those at Pure or at Dynamite. Then we did the lying leg press, which was quite nice, a Davis one. I struggled on this to get in the machine and had to hook it on and off whilst I was in the machine because I wanted to ensure that I was getting good depth with a full range of motion, like you can see there. So focus on that full range of motion, driving through heels, see how my toes are off the edge, so I'm driving through my heels, and that's to focus more glute and hamstring. It's not really a quad dominant one, that you want to hit more glute and ham on that. Then I moved on to a single leg hamstring curl, standing one, again, a lovely machine with your knee against the pad. Really liked that. And then we finished off with some calves. I actually trained calves in this session.
I don't believe you.
Which was quite nice. I don't have a seated one anywhere around here, and it was good on it. I actually felt the connection. A lot of time I struggle. And then a tibialis raise, tibialis anterior muscle there, which again never tried before. And that's my face.
Hello.
Okay. Good.
This is me, Mum.
Yeah. Jim.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Penny, Finn's mummy.
Dad, look at me.
Moon.
This is why I don't come home very often.
What? Don't like this song.
I feel like every time I come home you got something like this on.
Do you want us to put an Indian film on?
There's usually an Indian film on.
Okay.
So now I'm home, my dad's let me use his car. So it's quite cool, it's like a Vauxhall convertible, so I'm picking the lads up to go out for food. Just getting Kyle now. He's always a good looking lad, he looks fresh. And I might even put the roof down. There he is. My dad's letting me use it, mate.
Yeah, I said to him. I swear that's...
Beauty that is Donny Town. Mate, look at it, it's absolutely grim. Horrible day, what a horrible day it is. Okay, so I'm going to play squash now. Yeah, so I'm going to play squash with my mate, well, my client, who I guess is my mate. He sounds actually, he's a good guy. Going to play squash now. Who'd have thought that? I played with my dad when I was a kid, and it was actually quite fun. And this guy plays at the uni. And he's going home back to Switzerland next week, so it's like a bit of a goodbye, see you later, whipping at squash. So what I'm doing is meal 2. Rather than usually I have this before bed, the reason behind this meal before bed is just to increase the carbs before bed. So it's basically like a carb load before bed to then go into the next training day. And it's not ridiculously high carbs, but it is compared to my other meals. I'm having, it's my yogurt, raspberry, granola meal. So 225 grams of the skier yogurt. And then this should fuel me to play squash, which I'll be filming, by the way. And then I will be training legs. So from squash, I'm gonna come home, quickly eat, and then go and train legs. May potentially be training at Pure, just because it's closer and easier, and I'm in a bit of a rush. So yeah, potentially could be training legs at Pure. Raspberries. Raspberries! Raspberries go in the microwave, defrost, 2 minutes. I'm ready.
So I'm back home for playing squash now, and to be fair, it was a good laugh. Obviously you've seen the clips. I was struggling, I was knackered, and my feet are absolutely killing. My left foot, there's a massive blister brewing. It's painful, not great, not ideal, but still got to train legs now. So pre-workout going in, post-squash, pre-legs, the classic combination. Okay, so intra-workout time now. Starting off with the Raise Burn pre-workout, apple spike flavour. We have 15 grams of that, which equates to about 200 milligrams of caffeine and a decent amount of protein, about 10 grams of protein. There we go. Then we've got creatine monohydrate. Again, like I said before, there's no best time really to take your creatine. There's potential minimal benefits it may have at taking it at a different time. So for me, I just go for intra-workout. I can't taste it in my intra-workout, it's unflavoured one. And then the ultra carb, I have 50 grams of this, so that's a big scoop, which equates to about 45 grams of carbs for my intra-workout. On legs today, so the intra is definitely needed. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the video up there. Just finished off the voiceover for the session in Rezo. Just wanted to chat about the fact that I went home this weekend. So I finished uni, I wanted to go home and see family and friends, and it was really good. I do struggle to fit everything in. It stresses me out trying to see everyone, but that's my own doing. It's my own fault. I'm creating the stress myself. It's not an external stress. That's my own fault for trying to fit everything in and see everyone. Obviously you can't do everything. I need to learn that. But yeah, going out with my friends, they went out afterwards into Doncaster town, as I just went for food. And the reason I didn't go out is basically because I don't want going out and drinking, lack of sleep, alcohol consumption, potential bad food consumption due to alcohol consumption. I don't want these factors to be detrimental to my training, and to, you know, it's not just going to be, oh, you know, yeah, I got a hangover on Sunday. It's the fact that I'll be dehydrated for the next couple of days. I'll feel like shit. You know, it's those things, not just the direct factors, it's the indirect ones from drinking. So that's why I'm not really a big drinker. I don't really go out and drink. I'd rather go for food with my mates and enjoy going out for food, because then I can actually chat with them rather than going out and it being loud. And I'm just not bothered about drinking. Regarding going out for food while you're on a diet phase or a mini cut, you just got to be switched on with it. Like, obviously don't go and have everything on the menu because you're hungry, you know, and don't go and have, you know, all of the alcohol you can consume and the high calorie options, you just be a bit clued up. So for me, I chose some lower calorie options, focusing primarily on protein. So prawns for my starter, and it was just some veg on the skewer, and then with salad. And then for the main, I had swordfish, and again just with salad, and mushrooms as my side. So, you know, I could have easily got a side of chips, or I could have got a burger, I could have got a massive plate of pasta. You know, it's just being switched on with it, and I was satisfied. They were really good, focusing on the leaner options. One thing I didn't do was ask for dressing on the side, which was my fault, forgot that. But obviously you don't have to have the dressing. I had a little bit, it was quite nice, the lemon and herb seasoning dressing thing on it, really good. But you don't have to have that. You know, if you're dieting and it's hard to track calories when you're out, obviously, minimizing them through things like dressing and sauces is probably an easiest way to do it without tracking it. Regarding the drinks that I had a couple of Pepsi Maxes, or they were Diet Pepsi actually, and again, you can't trust that they're 100% going to be Diet Pepsi. You just got to go with it. If I was competing, I wouldn't risk it, but the fact I'm just on a bit of a mini cut, I'll just, you know, I'm happy to have a couple of drinks that I enjoy rather than just water. I do like water, but if I was going to be competing, if I was, you know, through a prep, I wouldn't even risk someone getting me a drink in case it was a waste of calories, as stupid as that may seem to some people, but that's just how I am. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap the video up there. Thank you again to anyone watching. I think it's amazing that people actually do want to watch me. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for all the nice comments still. People are messaging me or in person, they're saying, mate, I've been watching your videos, really good, keep it up. So that's really motivating. People saying make them longer and stuff is amazing already, 2 videos in. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all of that again, and I'll see you in the next one.